Imagine you're taking a multiple choice test. Would you rather answer on your own or see what everyone else picked first? I mean, that should help, right? It gives you an idea of what everyone else thinks is the correct answer, like polling the audience in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Yet according to one experiment, going off of consensus often makes us perform worse. Researcher Alexander Simiu and his colleagues recruited more than 1,700 participants to answer 1,000 questions covering everything from geography and foreign languages to emotional intelligence, election outcomes, and the future box office performance of upcoming films. When the researchers averaged everyone's answers together, the crowd performed surprisingly well. For open-ended questions, the collective answers ranked in the top 66th percentile, while for categorical questions, it reached the 60th percentile. On pop culture questions, the crowd performed even better, reaching the 86th and 87th percentiles and substantially outperforming the average individual. It seemed at first that groups of people outperform individuals, but things got a little bit more complicated. Before answering each question, some participants were shown the consensus answer from the previous respondents. Another group saw only the 3 most recent answers, a third group saw answers given with the highest confidence, and a fourth group was given no additional information to go off of. You might think that seeing the consensus would make people more accurate, but in actuality, the exact opposite happened. Across almost every category of question, participants exposed to the apparent majority opinion performed worse than those who answered independently. Even stranger, simply being exposed to incorrect consensus information during the first few questions caused participants to perform significantly worse on later questions as well. By contrast, seeing recent answers or highly confident answers had little consistent effect. But why? Well, because the wisdom of crowds depends on independent judgments. When everyone makes their own mistakes, those errors tend to cancel one another out. But the moment people begin copying what they think everyone else believes, those mistakes stop being independent. The crowd starts moving in the wrong direction together. The very mechanism that creates collective intelligence, independent thought, begins to destroy it. And somewhat paradoxically, the crowd is only wise so long as its members ignore the crowd itself.